Alright, let's get the stream started, shall we? And into Minecraft. Magic. Hopefully that's coming through. Alright, where were we? Expanding. Yeah, let's see what we need to do. Quests. Iota. Yeah, I need to keep working on these quests. So, fuel loader. What did you need? Oh, you're going to be the difficult one. You're going to need steel casings. Of course you are. Yeah, that's going to need the whole process. Oh, do we have enough to make them? Machine frames. Well, let's get some iron and sort that out. We're going to need to make more of the energetic alloy. So let's get started with gold, glowstone, and some redstone. Yeah. Never enough inventory space. Or gold for that matter. Should set up that netherrack setup. Yeah, let's get this sorted. So, energetic alloy, gold, redstone, glowstone. Gold, redstone, glowstone. That should be working any second. Right, what else did we need? Invar, glass, and machine chassis. I think I've got plenty of machine chassis, or hopefully. Are they in the assembly table? No. Of course they're not. Chassis. Yeah, plenty is one in this case. I'm going to need more than one. Let's make a full stack. Are we out of steel? If we're not out of steel, that would be good. Oh no, we got a full stack. That's okay. I wonder if I've got the rest of it set up in the QED. Ah, I do have machine chassis. Fine, 7 should do. Shortcut. And what else do we need? Invar and glass. Okay. Invar should be fine. I can always make more. And glass. 2. Sand. Yeah, let's make more glass. I don't want to put this, I wanted to compress it, didn't I? So that's already tin. Let's put you both in there and put you back in the system. 40 should do fine, at least to start us off. God, that clanging noise makes us too loud. And iron gears. Invar, glass, chassis. That's everything, isn't it? Oh, and we need 4 glass per. Fine. Head on over. Plenty. And machine frames. That's not fast enough. That's so... Well, it's building up, I suppose. I'm going to need many more lasers. I may have to make a laser room at some point. But so that means I need to set up netherrack. Could do it with a barrel, I suppose. Let's see what I've got available. Got any barrels? No. So what does a stone barrel take?
I just want to go back.
Surprisingly just stone, hopefully. Stone and stone slab. Fine. Where's the stone slabs? Ah, such a shame. Time to cook more stone. And I guess I should build another crafting table right there. There we go. That is the right. Oh, that just looks like stone. Gah. Stone barrel. With infinite water. Oh, in fact, no, we don't need water. We need infinite lava. So maybe another ender tank. Should have all the components for that. Ender. In fact, I have a spare ender tank. Cool. That's already done. And we're going to need dust to be fed in. So do I have any caches left? No. Build one. Or two. System says no because I just used all the tin, no doubt. Did I use all the tin? Yeah, that's okay. We've got our new instant smeltery which can sort the problem. Boom! All the tin done. No idea why it does that. Tin, yeah. Now will you build me a cache? Plenty. Let's just take one for now. I'm going to put dust into it, and what else do I actually want? Maybe not a lot, but this needs to go right next to the ceiling, so yeah, it'll be fine here. Do I have enough room underneath? Looks fine. Do I have two? Really? I had two in my inventory? Okay, that'll do. And then we want the stone barrel underneath it. Great, and we can pour stuff into it that way. Let's fill with lava. Cool. And then we can just insert from the left or right. Where's my item conduits? Or behind even. Yep. Oh no, we can't. Really? Where is my Yeta wrench? This one, we could do this, but maybe not. Thought I had it set up like that here. Maybe it just needs to be fed into... maybe side for the liquid then, and top only for the solids. Okay. flying. There we go. Cool. So solids into the top. So we're gonna need a cache up there first then. And then, oops, we are going to need item conduits. Then the barrel. And then from the back, we want the liquid, so I guess we can use the ender fluid conduits now rather than the iron pipes. There we go, that looks healthier. And we can just pop the ender tank on top, I would assume. Hopefully correctly, yeah. You're going to insert only, and you are going to extract only, and always active, at least for now. Great, you're going to insert. And am I going to need control of this? Maybe not. Let's go, always go active. And then if I put some dust in there, it should start making... should make one. Unless it doesn't let me cancel the last one. So let's lock you to dust. It is dust and lava, right? Maybe not. What is the recipe for that? We want netherrack ex nihilo recipe. Oh, it's redstone. I thought it was dust. It's clay for dust. Fine, no problem. We can do that. Let me just resort all the windows back again. Okay, so I guess we're taking that lock off without this in my inventory. There we go. And let's just put you back in this original slot. Okay, the question is, how much redstone do I really have? I've got a fair bit, but we'll see. I don't think I'm producing enough from the main hammerers to make this long-term viable, but yeah, we're getting netherrack there, so that is fine. We now want that into a hammerer for crushed netherrack, which I've turned off for the rest of them. Hopefully that will keep my frame rate up, although it's pretty terrible with these storage drawers. Okay, so do I have any hammerers? I likely won't. No. Hammerer. I think I may have used a lot of the invar, but we should have some of that up near the furnace. Smelter even. Invar. Loads. What else do we need? Piston I should already have. An anvil. I think I may have, yeah. I have enough of those. And the rest is just a weighted pressure plate, so I should have at least a few of those, but I'll make some more. Really? What am I short on? Is it pistons? Well, we've got one now. Yeah, it must have been pistons. Never mind. Simple setup here, nothing crazy. always active. And are you filling up? You are. So this should crush the netherrack once we supply it with power, which they need to sieve. So again, we're going down one more. Do we have any sieves? No, of course not. Should make these in bulk. Yeah, what am I actually out of? Oh, I'm out of string, really? I am out of string. I guess I can shred it. Shred a sheep. Where are my shears? I know I have some shears around here somewhere. Made so many pairs of these things. Nope, guess we're making another pair. Here, sheep, sheep, sheep. Oh, that should be just enough to sort out a renewable source of string later. String. Silk mesh and electrum gear. Do we have any of the rest? That's Invar nuggets. Yeah, we can probably just get a few of those. That's fine. And then the electrum gear. Do I have it? I do. So we got a sieve. Cool. Let's put the shears back. Alright, and then let's just put this underneath. Again, always active. Insert, and then we can put it into our system, I guess, from here. I guess I can move that down. It's a bit of a long chain, I suppose, but we could move it down so this is on the floor. But I'll do that later. No need to do it now. But I'm going to need more item conduit. Where do we want to put this? It's going to need to go into the rest of the system because we can't just do it on its own. We need to process the broken ores, which means we're going to need to get it into this compactor, or at least some things into this compactor, which means it's around here. Where's my... It's wrench, there we go. Okay, so it needs to be dark grey, I think. Yeah, dark grey. Maybe that'll all just work. We'll soon see. So output from here on dark grey. And we need to go down, and it needs to go... this cabling needs rerouting at some point. Needs to go there. Right. Maybe. I'm going to make more conduit for this. Conduit. Yeah, I'm out. So... those in, and then we just need, is it pulsating? Item conduits. Yeah, pulsating iron, which I may already have a fair bit of. There we go. Lots and lots of item conduit, which we can get used to. That's fine. So we need to go here, and then actually maybe I can just go across. No, there's... we can separate it manually, I suppose. Alright, does that work? Aside from cutting me off. Always active. So, from the top, redstone dust into lava, lava into hammer. Hammer is ready. Into sieve, which will output stuff. That will go into grey. Grey will go down, around, and into here, which it should get processed by. And if it can't go there, we need to get something else. Now, where did I put the alternate exit for this? So if these can't output to grey, where do they go? Maybe it's just lower priority. Yeah, so they're going to try and go to grey there, and this is all hooked up to this line, which goes underneath all the way across, and they will go there if they can't go. So that actually should be done, he says. If I just turn them on, let's see what we get. And let's actually just put some of this stuff away and put some of these in chests somewhere. Oxygen storage, refinery. Yeah, no worries. Leave that. Right, ready to go. Power conduit. Oh, hey Matthew, John, sorry I wasn't watching chat. I was self-absorbed in actually building this damn thing. Welcome. And the energy conduit's in my inventory, of course. Fine, let's hook this up to some kind of power. And see where we get to. I need to hide that. You filling with power? These are buggy. Yeah, they do have power. How about the hammer? Is moving very slowly. Do we have any spare upgrades? Maybe. Maybe. That's better. And it's serving crushed netherrack, hopefully. Yep. Which should be going... should be going into the compactor, which it is. We're getting gold ore, which is the most common thing. That should then go through the system into crushed and then dust, and then into our storage drawers. Really hating the FPS drop from these things, though. God, horrible. Okay. Fine. Let's cover this up, and I don't have any facades, do I? Wrong machine, wrong machine. No facades. Okay, well, we can make them and paint them. Alright, well, that's hopefully making me more rubies to get more lasers. Has this actually output any yet? It looks like it has. Yeah, it's got 5. Cool. So let's just take some stuff out, and can we make the next one up? Very slowly. Yes, we can. Okay, so machine frames is what we started on. I'm gonna have to automate this soon. These are gonna take too long to make long term. But we have ferrous gears. And hopefully plenty of bronze. Yep, loads of them, so that's not a problem. And vibrant alloy gear, which I've got 9 of, again, not a problem. So then it should make up into the next tier, which is reinforced. I've got succinalum, shiny, and pulsating crystals. Which I do, so hopefully that should make everything, so I don't have to actually worry about that for a little while. Back to the fuel loader then. which needs the steel casings, so steel casing. Black plastic and steel. Steel I have. Just need some black plastic, which is working fairly well. You'll need 4, but let's just make 1 or 2 extra. Depends how many materials I have on hand from this guy. And it's going to take it a while. Is it actually outputting into our system, this? Well, it's not storing in here, so it does look like it's going somewhere. Yeah, so we're getting the nether versions. Hopefully one compactor can cope with both of those. Although, to be honest, I'm already out of redstone. So, I wonder if this system produces redstone that I can just use independently of the other one. 105, so it's not doing it very well. And I don't think it's the mobs that are actually dropping that. I think that's from loot bags. Speaking of, 163. How many ender pearls have I got? 90 lily seeds, so that's pretty good. Not getting redstone from there though. I guess we could grow them through agricraft. How else can we get redstone? Nether redstone ore. No, it's not renewable. Redstone-dendron. Redstone-dendron? Redstone-dendron. And I have both of those. It needs to be on redstone ore. So technically, I guess we could grow those. I should really start farming for that. So I guess that's one option. And redstone essence from magical crops, which is from redstone seeds, which... No. I don't have Imperial Essence yet. Okay. And the rest is just going to be smelting, isn't it? Mana infusion, we could, but again, we're getting glowstone from the same source, so it's probably not worthwhile. And I don't have a conjuration catalyst yet to duplicate things with, which is going to require the elf portal for elementium, I assume. So, yeah. Any other ways? We can... Oh, okay. Armadron tablet can convert emeralds. Crusher. And just how we're normally getting it. Fine, so we're going to have to grow them long term, but for short term, I guess I can just shove lots of them in the top and hope we don't run out. We're on 3k. Few stacks should hopefully give us some rubies. That's all I'm really interested in at the moment. So that's 300 or so. What's the ruby drop rate like? Yeah, that from another ruby ore, but what is it from sieving? 10%. So we should get 30 rubies from that. You need 2 rubies per laser, so that's 15 lasers from 5 full stacks of redstone. Okay. That's fairly expensive, but we do need to speed that up, so no other way of doing that. I guess I could just go and get lots of netherrack from the nether as well, just vein mine a ton of it. But again, it all takes up space. So, we'll see. Alright, and 2 machine frames. 2 more to go. Are you nearly done? Yeah, I'm nearly done with another one. So what else can we do? I guess we could look at Britannia stuff. Not really done that in the episodes yet on YouTube, but we're up to the terrestrial agglomeration plate or whatever it's called. Yeah. It's one possibility. It uses up so much mana actually converting mana steel across into terra steel. So what do we use terra steel for? I had one of the quests in mind. Yeah, don't need those. Don't really want the armor just yet. I think I had to make it into a block because I needed that for something. Yeah, not spending it on that recipe. Yeah, I think it's probably the first infusion stone. There's a few of them. Yeah, there we go. So we need a block of terra steel into a small amount of a mana pool to get the first weak infusion stone, which lets us craft Minitio into Axio, or Accio. Never pronounced Latin correctly. An alchemy catalyst, which I think I've made. So, alchemy catalyst here. Let's just pop you under. What are you? Electrum? Need to be able to stop passive mobs from spawning down here now. Alright, so... okay, it'll convert earth to earth. Thanks very much, mana pool. I don't really want to do that. And we just, however, do want to convert these over. We're going to get something for this, so let's just quickly do that. Block of terra steel and... first infusion stone. And then we can actually go up through the infusion stones? Oh, but are they only one tier each? Rather than, oh, you need the master infusion stone, so... that one, that one, that one. What do we need for the master? Yeah, have you seen my fluid cow collection yet? Let me show you my fluid cow collection. It needs a filing cabinet. This is my fluid cow collection. Yeah, like if I could get them to stop spawning now, that would be fine. I've got a lot of them collected. We've got access to the mining wall, so I don't need them anymore. But yeah, they're pretty hot crude oil, I think, kerosene, liquid blue slime. I mean, maybe I'll use those. Kerosene cows, liquid nitrogen cows, just many cows. I'm hoping that at least one of them will be good. That I haven't got yet. Seared stone, I could use that for the smeltery, I guess, or getting more smeltery stuff, but it is just cobblestone, so... and again, bacterial sludge. The one cow that I need, that I didn't get, I killed it, is Beetlejuice, because I thought, hey, Beetlejuice, why would I ever need that? And then I got a giant insect stuck to me in the Erebus and spent the next 20 minutes trying to get it off. And finding a beetle. What are you doing? Ha! Yeah, so, do take Beetlejuice if you happen to go into the Erebus. Master Infusion Stone. It's going to need a block of Mana Steel, which is fine. Another Nether Star. If you've never had one of the insects stuck on you in the Erebus, it's like it's a larvae, like I forget what it's called, but it's basically like you're riding it and you can't target it, you can't do anything, and it moves you in random directions every second and a half. And it also tries to drag you sideways and up towards the roof, I think. So there's just... but you can come back to your own dimension, you can log off, log back on, and you think you're okay, and you go back into the Erebus, and it's still attached, and you get dragged sideways, which makes it really rather hard to click on a dislocator pedestal. If it weren't for that, the Erebus wouldn't be too bad, but because of that, I do not want to go back there. We're going to need another nether star, which I should make nether seeds for. Another block of terra steel, a block of elementium. How do I get the elementium? Yeah, the Erebus is pretty much just like the nether. So it's the same, block rules as the nether. The only difference really in the Erebus is the bosses. And the only problem with the bosses, I think, is the antlion one. The other two are relatively straightforward. The antlion one, you need to go into the maze around them and kill the small antlions to get their eyes. Other than that, you can just take magma cream, string, and I want to say something else. Jade, but it gives you the jade. And there may be something else I'm forgetting. But yeah, you use those in the little sockets and everything just works. Just get to the corners to kill the sub-bosses and then go into the main one and fight the antlion. In fact, the episode where I do that is actually out today. Yeah, I think it actually came out this afternoon, so if you want to see how to do that, just have a look there. It's not terribly hard when you've got decent armor, but I think all my armor got killed, basically went to zero and just disappeared. It does take an awful lot to do that. So Nether Star, a massive Vicio block, which takes the Vicio, which is obviously going to take Imperio, which is going to take Crucio, which is going to take Axio, which that's not great. Compressed Gaia, which means fighting the Gaia. Okay, wasn't planning on doing that just yet. Dragonstone. Okay, there's no chance of me getting the the Master Infusion Stone anytime soon. Mana Diamond isn't too much of a problem, but Dragonstone, yeah, needs the Elf Portal. Fine. So at least I've got the first stone, so we can make Axio or Accio. Probably pronouncing it horribly. What can I do with Axio? Essence. Anything? Air seeds, so we can make some magical crops. Fire seeds. Dye seeds. Do we have any useful seeds with it? Well, they're all useful, but no, that's fine. Let's just pop you back there and let's go and see how our machine frames are doing. Alright, it's done 5. Let's pop these back in, and what is it missing to produce the next one? Signalum gears? Yeah, Signalum gears. That's fine. We've got a wonderful gear maker. We need 4, so 16. And here's where I find I've already got Signalum gears in this chest. No, well, let's make a change. Yeah, so I didn't really like the Erebus. I've not been to the Deep Dark yet. That might be useful at some point. And I think there's some newer dimensions and some of the newer versions of Minecraft, which I've not actually done yet either. They should be pretty good. Yeah, we're going to take machine frames. And again, that's going to take ages. Has this produced any rubies yet? Nine, so I could build 4 more lasers. Redstone alloy and dark steel, which we probably have lots of. We do. Let's go and add to our laser collection. I guess I should build them on this side. And I've got 4 and there's 5 spaces. Of course it's going to be non-symmetrical. And hopefully we don't have a blood moon situation here, so... In fact, I've got a magnum torch up there, so they shouldn't actually spawn in here anymore. I say shouldn't. And yeah, we need power, don't we? We're down to 3 energy conduit. We're going to need more. I have some of the green stuff, but I don't think it directly connects to each other, so you kind of need some of the boring basic stuff. Conductive iron. Do I have any of that? Yeah. Okay, I think that's just redstone, which of course we're running... Well, I say we're running low. We've got 3,000 of it, but even so. Iron. Oh, it's the wrong recipe. What's conductive iron? Is it just in a Ender machine instead. Yeah, it's just the same thing, but in an alloy smelter. But I think I've got an induction furnace. Will it work in that? Redstone. And then some iron. Iron. Will you craft in a top-level induction smelter, which I was happy I was making? Will you make? You will. Good. Not sure if that's any faster than a top-level alloy smelter, to be honest, with an octadic, but see? 9 should be enough. None in reserve. It's not power conduit, it's energy conduit. What am I typing? There we go. I guess I should cook up this also while I'm here. Okay, and then once we've got that running, we're going to need to make the Galacticraft machines. Fuel loader. What else do we need for the quests? O2 collector. An oxygen compressor. Okay. Launchpad, oxygen gear, O2 sealer, and the NASA workstation thing. Fine. Okay. I hope they don't all need steel casings, but knowing my luck, they probably will. No, Galacticraft stuff, so that's just all the compressed stuff. Compressed tin, more compressed tin, compressed aluminium, and an oxygen concentrator, which is all stuff that we'll have. That's not a problem. Fan needs, that's all fine. That's all fine. Cool. Okay, so I could be making that while it makes machine frames. Well, it tries to make machine frames. Oh, we got one already, but that's not good enough. How many steel casings do I have in stock? One? One. Nah, annoying. Okay, let's go for the other quests. Oxygen collector, oxygen compressor. We're going to need to build more of these. It takes far too long to make these, even though, you know, I could just let them running in the background. Are you using energy even when there's nothing running? That's not great. I have to design a switch for those. Okay, electric compressor then. Which requires machine housing and lots of dark steel. Dark steel is going to be a problem. We don't have the seeds. Dark steel. We can get it from that. Dark steel seeds, which requires Imperio, which I don't have. Dark steel blocks, which I don't have a lot of, but it's mainly... We can get Minicio seeds easily enough. I'm going to need either the strong one. Well, yeah, you see, I could put a bunch through each of these stages. That's one possibility. Because we have a ton of that essence. Where's my... Nah, it's over here. Let's just throw stuff of this into the system. And get rid of all of, excuse me, all of these. We're going to need a lot of space. Alright, so can I build something with this? Excuse me 1 second. Yeah, bad cough tonight. So we have this right here. I've got 30,000 Minitio essence, so if I can bump those up into another cache, that may help. Is there any automatic crafting tables? Automated crafting? No, I guess not. Crafting? Yeah, we're not going near the die crafting table anytime soon. Auto crafting bench. That's really cheap. I wonder if I can set a recipe for that. Let's give it a try, shall we? Where was it? Auto crafting? Auto crafting. It's probably missing the crafting table at the top. Yeah, wood. What else are we missing? Stone. I thought I would have electrotine. We do. What are you missing? Chests? Chests. Fine. Keep telling you to make a bunch of them, just end up using them all. There we go. Auto crafting table. Let's see if we can set you up. Maybe over here, and then feed into it. We get so much of that stuff, we can just convert it all to the next tier, I think. Oh, you need power. That's annoying. Can't we just put a recipe in? No, it's going to some kind of schematic, I assume. Project Red. I'm not familiar with you at all, so let's go and hook it up for power reasons and see if we can do anything with it then. Ideally without falling into the void. Okay, so you're not having that power either, so maybe it's just Project Red's own stuff. Project Red expansion. Project Bench. Let's have a look. What do we need for the auto crafting bench? Ooh, auto crafters surrender IO. Well, there's nothing called an auto crafter. Auto dash crafter. Ender IO is proud of its. Yeah. Auto caster. No, it's thermal smeltery. Let's just see what Ender IO has. Ender IO. Any idea what they're called? Well, it's not one of the generators. Not the capacitors. Crafter? Possibly crafter. It's a Z logic, but that's straightforward. Consumes power, can be upgraded to increase speed and energy storage with capacitors. Yep, looks like that's pretty good. Thanks for the recommendation. Let's see if we can build that. Should be straightforward. Let's just throw this in a chest somewhere. We already have a lot of Ender IO set up, so... And our capacitor farm in the nether, well... Yeah, we've got 500 octadics. That's ridiculous that you can grow octadics. Alright, so we want the crafter, don't we? Which needs another crafting bench. Let's just make a few of them. I have a chassis somewhere. That's fine. It's going to be the zombie heads. Oh, we're short of zombie heads. Didn't put any in here, did I? Nope. Do we have any zombie heads in our system? Lots of skeleton heads, lots of creeper heads. No zombie heads that I see. Okay. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna have to do the awful way of doing this. Let's just grab some cobble. It helps to have a cleaver. It helps even more if your cleaver happens to have 100% beheading. System is off, I hope. Yep, it's off. This is usually where a John Cena creeper arrives and blows things to Kingdom Come. But we should be fine. If they don't just fall and die. Just one zombie. And it's a blood moon. Come on. Now they're just shy. I know for a fact that spawns things. I just don't hear them spawning. And there's no way I'm going inside and looking up. I heard one. Aha! Oh, yeah, and here's the problem. We start getting all kinds of things. Let's just get rid of the skellies. And definitely get rid of the creepers and more skellies and creepers and one zombie? Just one? No, no zombies. Fine, I'll go back to crafting while it drops a zombie behind me. That was a creeper. I heard it. If you make these walls too thick, I think we 2 blocks thick. I think you can get away with. There's a zombie. So let's just cut you off. And I hope I don't shoot the zombie by accident. Where's the creeper? Ah, far. Ah, why? Okay. There we go. That's one zombie head. Where's the spider gone? Let's just get rid of you, shall we? And put the wall back. And we can turn it back on, I suppose. This should die automatically now. Now, where's my zombie head? There it is. I should put the Franken Zombie Ender IO. Is it the Hungry Joe or something along those lines? That's been a while since I actually got one of those. Whatever can actually equip a sword and use it to kill things with. Fine. We're going to make this said logic controller, didn't we, for this crafter, so... Are you actually finished with these machine frames yet? You are! Great. Let's actually just put those in the pressure chamber. Plastic. And we needed steel, and I think it's 4 steel per, so we need 16 steel. And I need my magnets to pull them back out again. Why not kill them all with a cleaver? Because the creepers, the wall's only 1 block thick, so if I get close enough to hit them with a cleaver, it's not the first time that a creeper has blown the entire bottom of that out. I think I may rebuild it at some point with obsidian or even like octuple compressed cobblestone or something, and that would be much safer. I could just hit them with a cleaver at that point, but you know, it's not safe. Just cobblestone, especially not the John Cena ones. If that drops down, then you don't get much chance to actually react. Alright, so you're in. It's got 5 bars of pressure, but I need more fuel. That's okay, we can do that later. Come on. And 1 more. Steel casings! My steel casings. Cool! What did he even need them for? It was for the quest, wasn't it? Fuel loader, yes. This is the expensive one. Reactor glass needs reactor frames, which need 4 steel casings. So expensive. An atomic alloy, which needs refined obsidian dust, which needs diamond dust and obsidian powder. That's all straightforward. This needs diamond dust again and enriched alloy. Okay, so... do we have any enriched? Yeah, let's just grab you, some diamonds. 1 obsidian, I guess that will actually do. Will pulverize work? Let's hope so. Then you know, wrong machine, it's in this one. And we're going to need diamond dust, so it's going to need to go through the sag mill again, I assume. No, maybe not the sag mill. Pulverizer? Yeah, that'll do it. And then in through here. Yeah, that works, and we're not even going to need 2 of it. I think we're going to need 1. We'll see. Dump the tank. Drop you in and then you. Or we're going to need... we're going to need 2, really? Okay, so dump the tank again. More diamonds. Thankfully, they're really quite cheap at this point in the game. Lots of things much more expensive. And I may actually just make more of this stuff. I've got any obsidian around? I think I've got lots up here. Yeah. Because you can make glass with it, if I remember. Is it hardened glass? One of those. Yeah. And put you away. So what was it? Fuel loader, reactor glass, reactor frame, steel plates, and atomic alloy. Oh, it's because it's not for that. It's for the enriched alloy. Yeah, okay. So we didn't actually need much of this stuff. We just put these in. There we go. And how many of those do I actually need? Whoops. Just one. Okay. Dump the tank. Put one in. Put one in. And done. Okay, that is the reactor casing, or whatever it's called. A reactor frame. Which needs some glass, and then the rest of it is a fluid tank, which is cheap. Factory machine block, which is not cheap. Other machine frames. It's the machine frames that are just annoying. Okay, let's go and craft this up. Crafting bench. So expensive. And glass. Any old glass, I hope. And I don't have any. Oh, yeah, I do have any old glass. Cool. Get that sorted and drop it in place. Great, reactor glass. I'm only going to need 2 of it, but I'll probably use the rest later. I need compressed copper, so let's just put some of that in the system. And I need to make more machine frames. I swear the machine frames are going to end me. Copper ingot, let's just compress it all. Got more blocks of it. I know what to do with it at this point. It's fine. And do we need anything else other than that? Just the machine frames. Which I'm going to need the basic one. And more chassis. It's just chassis and glass, I think. Let's take all those out. And take the zombie electrode out, and let's just see if we got any chassis anywhere. Yeah, good. Don't have to make any more of those. We need one of these, so that is actually relatively easy. Any more rubies yet? In fact, it may have run out already. Or not. It's still sieving. It's got a full stack there. And a few stacks there. So, we got any, let's see. Rubies. Ah, that's getting better. Okay, we can make 5. Actually, I just be able to shift click it in. More lasers. Always more lasers. Great, and where's my energy conduit? Am I going blind? No, I may have put it in the system. I did. I want this machine frame thing nearly instant, but we've got to get to A2, and that is going to take a monumental amount of effort in Galacticraft. I would like to be able to get that some other way, but I do not know of any other way to get to A2 than Galacticraft, which is actually fairly annoying. Not normally a fan of Galacticraft in mod packs, just because other planets where you need oxygen, not so much. Which is strange, because I normally like survival games. and also, I do actually like Kerbal Space Program, and I've just finished recording a couple of episodes for that, so yeah, I guess I shouldn't condemn space games too much. Cool machine frame. So what was it, a machine frame block or something along those lines? Fuel loader. Factory machine block. And it goes back in the assembly table. Fine. Electrical steel and plastic sheets. I'm almost certain I have both of those. If not, I have more rubber that I know what to do with. Yeah, there we go. Got everything. Hopefully it doesn't need a huge amount of energy, but we'll see. Let's take... Now I'll take the glass and the Ferris gears out. There we go. And no, that's going to be really quite quick. Do we have the energy to support those? I think we do. What's the drain like on our main capacitor when that happens? Oh, that's actually not that much. I mean, we have the wind generator and solar generator up here, which it is daytime, so they are generating like 6K, I think. And these are off, so yeah, it'll be fine. And the copper's done. Put you around here. That should be done by now. Am I forgetting something? Oh, not reactor glass. I need 2 basic fluid tanks. Did I make extras? No. They're really cheap recipes. 2 like that, and then we should be done. Okay, fuel loader for space program guidance. Go to a wiki site. No, I don't think I want to. What did it give us as a reward? It's normally pretty amazing, and by amazing I mean not amazing. Yeah, it's about what I expected. Let's hand in the other ones. Let's see what else. What other rewards we get? Loot chest, yes. Another loot chest. Prepare for the awesomeness. I needed an actual Z logic controller for that. Put those away. Oh, those are actually fairly useful. I won't say no to those. Basic bin, sort of useless. Quantum entropy accelerator converts matter to a bit of energy. That is also useless. And more soap. Maybe it's giving me a hint. Shower? Let's put that away. Fine, so we got the fuel loader. We need the launch pad, which I assume is the next quest. Yeah, rocket launch pad, and we need one of them, but I think it's like 9 of them. You put them down somewhere. Rocket launch pad. Yeah, you need them in a 3x3 square. Fuel loaders can be attached. Okay. Compressed iron and block of iron. That sounds really simple. Let's just put some of that stuff away. And we'll just compress that stuff. I want some way to accelerate this, and I don't think there is. Not even sure like a time accelerator would help, but we'll see. We're going to need 3, so we get 9 out of those 3, so we don't actually need any more iron, but I'll let those convert across. And blocks of iron. Great. Seems really cheap, although I guess they get destroyed. Maybe destroyed when we actually leave the planet. Where should we put a rocket? Not with a ceiling above it, so I guess I've got to put it somewhere. Maybe... And we're going to have to get power to some of the stuff, so having somewhere with power would be useful, so... Anywhere on either of these two corners would do fine. I could run power up from somewhere around here. Yeah, maybe along this wall. That should be fine. So... Cool, we got a launch pad. And we've also got a fuel loader, so I guess I can connect that. Collectorcraft loads power from the left. So, yeah. And we're going to have to go down, through, and then around with the power cable. That is fine. No fuel to load. Okay, I guess we need to make rocket fuel. What I don't remember is which... Really, Catty isn't thick up or what? I don't remember which fuel it actually uses. Is it a specific type? Galacticraft? Or can I just throw kerosene in there? Don't see any fluids. Bacterial sludges, Galacticraft? Fuel bucket. It's just gasoline? For a rocket? I mean, not that I mind gasoline, but we have lots from the refinery, so I guess we can use it. And it is doing instant smeltery stuff, so I guess it is pretty powerful, but yeah, we'll see. How much do I have? Nearly half a drum. Okay, I guess we can cope with that. We can go and get another drum if we need to. What I want to need is a fluid tank. Unless I can pipe it in directly. It has no sided interface, so we shall try anyway and see if we can get fuel into the thing. Just grab my gasoline bucket, drum. And can we actually ladle this stuff in? So if I just grab some of you, can I ladle it in? We'll take a bucket, so we take a bucket from there. If I just fill this a little bit. No, you're not injecting buckets. Oil canisters, fuel canisters. Empty fuel canisters needs compressed tin, tin canister, which is just more compressed tin, compressed steel and glass. Let's try that. How much compressed tin do I have? Good, more than enough, I hope. Let's get one of you. Now we have compressed steel and we have glass, so maybe that's enough. Where was it? Filled fuel canister. I saw you in here somewhere. There we go. Okay, will you work? Actually, I didn't set the sides, so it wouldn't have worked either way. Let's just set this out. So push-pull. Okay, that does feed in. Will it work with buckets? That'd be good if it did. Just in case. Just to test it. No. Still won't feed a bucket in. But we'll do that with a canister. Fine, that's the problem solved. I just need to remove you by one. And feed in the fluid. Somehow. Where's my... There it is. Put those away, they're far too dangerous. Extract, always active. Okay, that's done. And that is fueling, but not enough power, which we probably need for it to fuel the rocket. But that's okay, I don't need that right now. We're going to need to build a rocket first. Oxygen gear, that's going to need a lot more tin. These I haven't built before, so I'm going to need those. Okay. Frequency module. That's straightforward. I may actually have most of that stuff, not the redstone repeater, but the rest. Thought I put stone in here. Did I put it in this chest instead? Stone? Guess not. Thought I'd cooked up some. That should do us. And now can I build you? Okay, what am I missing? Wafers maybe? Basic wafer? Got those. Compressed aluminium. Compressed. Got aluminium, just need more iron. Great, frequency, and that goes in one of these. Can receive weak sound waves and distant signals. Not sure what it's for, but I'll go with it. And that did not complete. Why didn't you complete? I've got it in my inventory. Now it completes. Okay, what's the rest of the oxygen gear? Oxygen mask, oxygen gear. And I think, along with my rest of my collection, I do have a liquid oxygen cow. Iron helmet. Which is, oh, this takes, yeah. Phew. Can't just craft iron helmets directly, unfortunately. What kind of bars are those? Iron bars. I had all those already. No, guess not. Iron. Okay, let's... Yep, there we go. Now we can just use the rest of the iron, maybe. Yeah, we got the iron helmet. Good. And glass panes, which are obviously just glass, so we can grab those. And now the whole thing. Oxygen mask. Okay, how about oxygen gear? Okay, oxygen pipe is just more glass panes. Odd that you'd make your oxygen pipe out of glass. Concentrator, steel, bronze. I don't think I've got compressed bronze yet. Pressure tubes. Bronze. Yeah, I have a lot of bronze already. It's just not in the system yet. Unless I've used it, I don't think I have. Bronze. It's running. I'll just put the rest in the system, I think. How many of these pipes do we need? 5, so that's fine, we've got it. Need another tin canister, which is fine. And the rest, I think I've already got. Pressure tubes. Well, if we don't have them, we've already got that there. We'll need compressed bronze later for the more. I think it's like the plates that you need to make the rocket out of, but it's fine. Sort that out. Have we got everything else? We do. Good. And then the final oxygen gear. Good. So hopefully this doesn't kill me by the fact I don't have any oxygen tanks, but parachute of some kind. Looks like that one. Of course it's string. Sigh. Okay. I don't want to set up another farm just to sort out some string. Or grow trees and infect them with silkworms. But I can. Hey sheep. Where are my sheep gone? Just too many cows. I need luck shears. That's not enough. I know where we can get them. I know where we can get them. Right here. We can go this way. Haha. There we go. Where's my magnet gone? What kind of cow are you? Lava cow. Don't need a lava cow. Or this many. What the hell was that pulling into me? Feathers? Guess so. Any more around? Oh, I got gravel ore. Okay. Gold gravel ore. Fine. Just a few more. And I got 23. That should do us just fine. Let's drop them back in the system. And head back home. Right then, what can we actually do? I don't need sugarcane. Not just for certain. I do need string though. Lots of string. And I think it needs just sticks for canvas, is it? Yeah, so it's how many canvas does that make? Just one. So I need 15 string plus sticks. Okay, 3, and then what's the rest of it? Just string. Not exactly paracord, but it should do us just fine. Now I'm going to need these and these are the tanks. So I need to take them out back out again. Oh no, it's fine. It detects them in my inventory, so that's okay. Heavy oxygen tank, I'm going to need 2 of. That's going to need a lot of tin, I think. And red wool. Oh, have I just used all the wool? Oh. Yeah, okay, so tin canisters. Many tin canisters. We're going to need 2 of these, so let's make 6 of these. 7. Let's make 7. Do I have any red wool left? I have 2 red wool. You needed this for an earlier recipe for one of the other machines, so I've made them before. We're also going to need compressed steel again, which is going to stretch my steel supplies. I hope my steel blast furnace is still running. Let's give it a go. Ah, I'm actually out of iron. I need to refill that. Once I get steel seeds via Britannia, this should cease to be a problem, but for the moment it still is. Just using blocks of coal coke instead of individual pieces. And we'll keep on going. So we need to compress that. And you've finished compressing the bronze. So let's compress the steel. I'm going to need that red wool. I'm going to need the shears again. I think I am. What about rose red? Do I have any rose red? I have 5. I need 4. Luck is on my side. Well, I do also have the seeds in here if we need to... Yeah. I think I have enough. Yeah, I have enough. Forgot to put these on. They're only 343 though, they're not 10-10-10. I need to build another one of those advanced farming stations. They're really useful. Or even just a regular crafting a farming station. That should do as well. Here, sheep. I just need 4 of your wool. There we are. 6. So we just convert you across into red wool. That should do us. At least it will until we need to build a rocket itself. That's going to need more of them. Is there any other sheep around? It's going to need more of these heavy oxygen tanks. I'm almost certain of it. Yeah, we'll get some more. They just need grass to replenish their wool, so it's not like they're short out here. Those structures are just not worth it. Nothing really in them that I've seen anyway, and just full of traps. Which don't really do any damage to us, but yeah, not worthwhile. So we just need compressed steel, and that should be it, I think. Which there should be plenty of it by now. One, and we need 2. So we're going to need the the canisters. 2. And that's the quest done. Okay. Yeah, it's just going to complain because I don't have any inventory space. So I'm going to store some of this stuff. I'm always out of space. Fine. We got a tier 3 chance pendant, which is useless. Okay, I can put those in, although hopefully that doesn't kill me. No, we've got oxygen here, so thankfully it detects that. What's the thermal stuff? Thermal underwear? Thermal... is that it? Yeah, what's the good stuff? Magnesium. Do I have magnesium? Okay, what's the next to good stuff? Carbon. Carbon ingots. Comes from carbon dust, which comes from... Can I just make this with coal? That is pretty much just carbon. I'm not gonna be able to make it. Okay, what's the really low level stuff? Compressed dash. Okay, that's going to be from Mars, I want to say. Thermal cloth requires... Okay, so just how about the basic version of thermal cloth? What does this make? Okay, so there is a tier that is awful. That I technically can make with lots of wool. Okay. Okay, I'm going to need to get wool in a more reliable way. We're just going to grow a tree, I think. I've got silkworms somewhere. It really is the fastest way I can get on with other stuff while a tree grows. Silkworms. Assuming I haven't thrown them all away. I don't think I have. I think they may be down near the gardens, if not here. Yep, loads. And we need some trees, so I guess we can grow oak saplings. I should fill the rest of this area out with dirt, to be honest, but it's fine. Okay, hate doing this. Shift, 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 shift. Whoever came up with this. I instinctively hate the idea that I can grow trees by doing basically this. Okay, bad, bad. Okay, so we can just infect all of these. Well, donate all of these. And they will spread pretty quickly, I imagine. And then we can just crook them to get lots and lots. Well, when I say crook, anything really with vein miner. We should get lots of string from those. Put you all away. And what else do we have to go? What's the other side need? O2 collection, oxygen collector, oxygen compressor. The NASA. What does the NASA workbench take? Because I think I can skip the oxygen stage because I have a cow. That's almost a Simpsons quote, but I'm not going to go there. Oxygen. It's liquid, isn't it? Liquid nitrogen, liquid oxygen, and I only have one, but that's okay. What do I have in the last millennium? Do I have anything that can do this? think I have a rancher already set up. I do! Do you have... Oh, that's... No, it's not. That's my oil cow. Hi, cow. And there is my blazing pyrotheum cows. Oh, well, I do have more ranchers. That's okay. I just need to run some power, which is straightforward. Hopefully I haven't thrown... yeah, there we go. Let's knock that through. And then we can go this way. Why do you have blazing pyrotheum? Why? What do you have? Why do you have diesel? You're not even near the other thing. Okay, we can get rid of that with a void pipe, I guess. Let's just hook these up with power first. May as well do this one while we're here. I don't think it wastes power, so we may as well. They're not even in the zone where they should be able to get any of those fluids, so maybe they were already pre-existing. Don't know. Maybe I just put the wrong ranches in place. Okay, so I need the cow, which is easy enough, but we also need to get rid of the fluid. Cool, out of the drum. I think I have some void pipes though. There's some of the rewards from the quests. Void fluid pipe needs pipe sealant, which is just cactus green. A void transport pipe, which needs ink. How about... do I have them in the chest upstairs from the start of the game? I know I got one, but did I get more than one? I did! Oh no, that's transport pipe. But yeah, it's just that and cactus green, isn't it? Did I get another one? Oh, actually. Void fluid pipe, there we go. That should do it. And then we just need some way of bringing that back. I think I had that ender tank spare, did I? Yeah, and I'm going to need a colour for it. And this is, what, oxygen, so it's a bluish colour. Light blue. I've only got two. Can do with more than that. But I went through all the dye seeds for this apparent reason. We can just replace one of these. And it's only 221 unfortunately, but this doesn't take very long with all of these sprinklers. I'm just gonna need 6, so that one more should do it. There we go. I should probably make another ender tank while I'm at it, because, yeah. Do I have the stuff for the ender tank? Usually do, but I end up killing blazes left, right and centre. Hope it's just wool I'm missing. Cauldron. Oh, okay. How many rods do I have? None. Okay, we'll sort that out once I have put this in place. So we're going to go light blue. For oxygen. Although I guess that could be cryothium as well, but yeah, we'll just go with the lower colour blue for cryothium. I'm going to need anything else. I've got the ender fluid. I've got the cow. No, that should be fine. Let's go and sort this out. Right, more cow setup. Oh, we need to get rid of that fluid first. So, fluid void fluid pipe. And I think if we put this on top here, yep, we got rid of it. Good. Hopefully that's not going to come back. We don't want that back. And then where's the cow? Good oxygen cow. Fine. And my ender tank. And do I want to drum it here or at the other end? Probably the other end. So in that case, we can just get the ender fluid. Conduits. And export from here. Import. And oh yeah, the cow's got a cooldown, hasn't it? Yeah, that's going to be a good minute or so, so we don't have to worry about anything here. But that should build up just fine once that gets started. This is all chunk loaded, I think. Yeah, it's chunk loaded, so we don't have to worry about anything over here. Just have to go and visit our friend Blazes. And can we make blaze rods with Agricraft as well? We can make so much stuff with them. Yeah, blaze essence. Blaze seeds. Crazy. And that needs blaze rods and again Imperio, so we're going to have to make that crafter I was going to make. Okay. Let's go kill a few blazes, that will be much faster. And now you find that my my safe place got John Cena'd. There was a bit of an accident. It's all fine though. No one was hurt except for the creeper. Yeah. So let's just head straight to Blazes. And we can talk about things while we wait for these to spawn. Normally it takes longer than that. And should probably turn my magnet on, otherwise it doesn't tend to rip the loot towards me. We got 2 blazes and some loot bags. Just need a couple more and then that should do us. Don't have to do anything specific other than that. Oh, hi! Come on, one more. And if you're thinking that I can just create an automatic farm with these, unfortunately it takes 300 levels of experience, which I don't have yet, so yeah, I can't really create a powered spawner. Did I get one more? No, I didn't. Okay. Yup. Just to take my hand off the mouse. Fire! Fire! Much fire. We have pretty much... Oh, no. We have most things we need. Let's see. Yeah, we did get enough now. Okay, let's get rid of all of you. And head out of here. I'm back home. And then what I may do after this is probably switch over to Divinity Original Sin and maybe Maybe start a game for the stream rather than anything to do with the YouTube episodes. Probably some summoners. I quite like the idea of many, many summons. Let's get rid of you and you. And let's build an ender tank now, shall we? It's probably out of obsidian. It is. Yep. Transparent blue. I'm guessing that's oxygen. Okay, so we can fill up somewhere with oxygen, I guess. We need something to fill up these, though. Can I put them in a fluid tank? Or am I going to have to... what recipes are they going to give? Okay, so canister of liquid oxygen with a heavy oxygen tank. So having that canister, fluid transposer. Just those two ways. So pipe the liquid fluid oxygen. I wonder if that lets me just grab it straight out of this tank. Two of those, so canister, can I just grab this straight out of the ender tank? That would be useful because then I can just carry the ender tank around with me in my inventory and just fill it with this whenever I need to. I can! Cool! So if we get two of those and we just put them in the crafting grid with you, they fill up. And it uses a quarter. Okay. Can't refill it. Okay, that's fine. So now we just need the thermal stuff, or at least the first tier of the thermal stuff, and to carry around this with us if we go to the other planets. Shouldn't need very much of it. Just enough to keep... enough oxygen to keep going. Fine, so we got oxygen, we've got the gear, we just need the thermal cloth, which needs all the wool, doesn't it? Thermal cloth. So we can craft this into tier 2 with compressed dash, but we don't have that, so it's going to be, if this is regular armor stuff, it's like 24 or 27 of these, which means 2 stacks of wool, which probably means 8 stacks of string. Is that right? Never remember, but let's give this a go. See if this gives us enough. Maybe just about enough. So 51 from 2 trees. Okay. And just another 2 stacks from the rest. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe I have to grow more. But let's go and see how many we can actually make. Is it just redstone in the middle? And then these on either side. Gets me 16 thermal cloth. 20 thermal cloth. So I'm definitely short. I'm going to need to grow more trees. Not a big deal, but that's fine. Where's my mattock? Never find the thing. There it is. Get rid of all of you. I mustn't accidentally try to vein mine the floor again. Not the first time I've done that. How many cows have we got? I need some way of keeping those cows down. So the wood way, let's just grab some more oak saplings and some more of our silkworm friends. If you get a large tree, you get many stacks. So, here we go again. Yep. I got a little dish on my head. I hate doing this. My inside of my head. Okay. Whoops. Yeah. I don't want Twitch broadcasting at the moment. Thanks very much. Hi. Right. Let's just deploy these. No large trees. I guess we could force those just by putting stone blocks in the right place, but I can never remember where to put them to actually cause large trees and large trees only without too much experimentation, and I can't be bothered with that right now. We're just going to make sure all of these are well covered, and then we should get enough to finish. So while I'm over here and while we wait for those, we should be able to craft this thermal cloth. Super huge magnum torch. So, chest piece. Headpiece. And yeah, we're going to be 4 short for the boots. Come on, silkworms. What can we be doing while they are going? This is just for the quest. We shouldn't need the compressor because we've got that portable source for our cow. We have most of those things. And I've already made one of those. So maybe this is just a really simple recipe. If we've got all the stuff. We got all of you. And we got the oxygen compressor. Yeah, now there's a collector. Similar stuff. May have to craft a bit more of this up though. Yeah, more tin needed. Sarah's changing songs. Okay, and yeah, we're gonna need that tin, aren't we? You would end up making or using that extra canister. Compressed iron gears, I think we can make. Let's make a couple. An oxygen fan and a concentrator I think I already crafted. The vent. What are we short of? Compressed steel? Compressed steel we've got. Concentrator. Do we have one of those or did I use it? I used it. Okay. What are we short of now? Just the aluminium? No, we've got you. We've got the concentrator. Got the fan. The vent. Steel. What's in the middle? Oh, another tin canister, is it? Yeah, it is another tin canister. Fine. I thought we had enough tin for that. We do now. Great. O2 collection. We've got that quest done. Put some of this stuff away just temporarily. What do we get? So many of those. Okay, what's the next quest? We've got O2 sealer. Oxygen sealer. Oxygen sealer. Good job I made those gears. I'm going to need another factory machine block. Okay. Fine. Probably a good time to break for Divinity Original Sin then. I'll be back shortly. Alright, let's get started with Divinity. New story. Single player Tactician mode. Alright, we got options. I think we're going to go for the one with the most synergy with the summoner, which has got to be a lizard of some kind because of the dragon's blaze. We can combine that with the fire summons that we get started with. Maybe we change later, but that's good enough to start with. And don't much mind. Let's just go to the conjurer, shall we? Let's take a look at appearance. There's no way to make this look good. Wow. No. No. Maybe. No. Yeah, well, let's go with that and hair colour. It's not really hair, it's more like webbing, but... yeah, that'll be fine, and then
You're
a
not trying
scholar.
to escape, are you?
Let's call him... grey. Why not? Yeah, that's going to change some of these maybe. I don't need the attributes to change. That's actually... well... actually... yeah, let's just change it to wits. What abilities do we have? Leadership, I'm not going to take. I want full summoner, so we'll take that. Maybe another companion has leader. Don't want lore master, as a companion will have it. We'll just take that. And then I definitely don't want the dimensional bolt. So if I take the totem, the incarnate, and then the buff for the incarnate, that should do it. I think. Yeah. Talents, we don't want pet pal. Get that with one of the companions. I want all skilled up. Oh, you need level 2 for that. Okay, how about Lone Wolf then? Or possibly Glass Cannon. Lone Wolf, you get 2 maximum AP to recovery AP, 30% vitality, 30% physical armor, 30% magical armor, and double invested points in attributes and combat abilities except polymorph while you're adventuring solo with most one companion. Okay, so let's take that for now. I think you get to respec later. Hopefully you get a respec later. I think it's in Act 2, according to a few websites, so we can always go back on it. I don't think I need anything else. Well, I can't take anything else, so I guess we're going to choose tags. I'm going to go Jester. And then let's go cello. Okay. And start the game.
It all happened like I knew it would. A single drop of source magic. And, like flies to honey, the monsters swarmed. The rebel panicked. The carnage began. And the magisters pointed their fingers at me.
Well, you did kind of cause it.
Just as I'd planned.
See?
I was shackled and collared and sent to Fort Joy. I'd come here to kill Godwoken. But instead I became part of their story.
Divinity Original Sin 2. Because he didn't have enough with the first game. Which is good, because the first game was good. And according to their Steam sales, this game is good for them as well. 500,000 or something. Okay, let's get going, shall we?
So it wasn't a dream after all.
Alright, let's just start grabbing stuff. Don't think there's much in the tome, but let's read it anyway. You are pretty much experimenting on people. Not nice.
Ah, you're up there. Not too tight, I hope. In the meantime, your next stop will be Magister William. You'll find him on the other side of this deck, in the officers' quarter. Don't you dare. If you violate the virtue of my carpet, I'll do a good thing worse than
You
put
ever
a
seen
collar
Lizard
around
puke?
your neck.
Well,
Index fingers pressed to her lips. She pauses.
My word, you do. Oh well, a new life awaits. Why, for my
Currents of
there you have for your.
oh, okay. Just the tutorial area, so we can just skip ahead. And
behind the
there's a
magister,
murder.
a blooded man.
There's been a murder. Waters is in.
Aren't you good?
Can I lend a hand? Yes, let's go and see if we get a quest.
Burns Finded. We'll find out.
She looks.
I was. You're one of. Not with that. Listen, bring me a thanks.
Yep, we got a quest. Let's go and loot some of this while we can.
Yes, this is a rare kind of magic.
Anything else to loot? Yep.
Headquarters right away.
Sing us a song, I know you can.
Alright, let's continue looting everything we can and take the bedroll. It's very useful.
It was one of them. I know it.
How do I move it out of...
Put a knuckle in it. I'm trying to concentrate.
Is there really no way to get it out of...
They don't care about us. We're like cattle to them.
Okay, never mind. Let's keep looting.
One of us wouldn't kill our own. They're picking us off one by one.
Fully arrested. What bonuses does that give us? Oh, that gives us strength, finesse, intelligence bonuses. So, fully arrested before going to combat may be useful. And there's a bucket which we can put on our head. Arguably, that makes our appearance better. I'm reminded of Gremlins for some reason.
How dare you classify this?
Let's speak to the
There you are.
companions.
Would you please? How what?
Yes, it's
Yeah,
just
gotta
pale
keep you
play
pleased. No,
along.
Zach, you take care.
Suddenly,
Just the
quickly.
tutorial stuff, so we don't need to see all of this.
Your Majesty, turnips and water are all.
However, it is worth picking up the other bucket, so we may as well do that.
I've never dined on anything less than a dozen.
And the other bedrolls. We'll just give one to each companion when we actually have them.
Well,
Which is not going to be yet. And the Red Prince won't stop talking.
maybe that has the Magister's more concerned than your appetite.
Don't you
Let's go and speak to Sibyl first.
the first thing about
Who's pretty much a crazy
Sits
assassin
tucked
lady.
away in a
Snake.
she
I bet. Decide. Don't.
she
You.
she pat.
I.
I'm trying to concentrate.
And if let's go and have a look in the kitchen.
I'll give you
Loot over here. And the key.
one of us wouldn't kill our own. They're picking us off one by one. Skip to the part where I hear you.
Oh, healing potion. Happy to take one of those. And garlic.
Tell you if you can keep it quiet long.
And the rest of the food as well. We may as well. Cooking pots are useful, so we'll take those.
Never thought you'd end up a prison guard, Vic.
That right. I always knew you'd
Poison bottles. We're not playing undead, so we're not going to need those
Your
as...
kind always hung
food?
closest to our divine, like wolves around
Let's
a
go and get
campfire.
Ifan out of the way.
A scruffy rolling
Pin we
stiff
salon the dead. He damn the one. He's
What
up.
name?
Magister if
And Beast.
Be good, you scallywags.
a broad dwarf. He raised his eyes. He
Never thought you'd end up a prison guard, Vic.
That right.
Well, well. The all of
Now, on.
Your kind always hung closest to our divine, like wolves around a
Don't
campfire.
think there's anyone else to talk to. We can just keep looting.
Well, you've got this wolf on a leash now.
Soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll hang you right over the side of this ship with it.
And
The
oh
elf
yeah,
is reading a
Fane. We need to
volume
talk
of
to Fane.
No, you have to take it no, this way now.
No.
One of them. I know it.
Would you put a knuckle in it?
It's a register, you fair, and I'm glad to. You head up.
All right, then just grab the rest of this loot before we have a bit of confrontation with the woman from the intro.
What on earth is the matter?
Murder most foul, and I strongly suspect you know all about it.
Well, it's never murder not most foul, is it?
Well, perhaps you're absolutely right.
Not so hot on the concept of innocent until proven guilty, I guess, but
Standing at the center of the
Here we
room,
go.
you spot a sorcerer haughtily eyeing a pair of nervous-looking magisters. They keep their crossbow trained upon her as she's being interrogated by an officer.
So you admit it then? You murdered that poor fella.
Yes, I did. But of course, that was only the beginning.
okay. With a name like Windigo, I assume you're a shapeshifter,
She turns her head and looks you straight in the eye.
which is hard with a bucket on my head, but okay.
There are others whose lives must end.
Good God. You there, sorcerer. Go and fetch Magister Siwan. We need to do more than collar this maniac. We need to shackle her, hands and feet.
Yeah, let's bring it to justice.
By all means, do as the officer says. But you...
She reaches for her collar and simply removes it.
I'm just...
Subdue her, men, quickly!
She smiles with wicked satisfaction.
precise.
We're not even going to get a chance to do anything. I would really like that ability.
What's happened?
What's happened is I get even more loot. Well, very small amounts of loot, but loot all the same. Let's take all of you, and what can I actually equip? A shiv, a mallet, physical damage. So we're going to take the shield for the magic and armor damage, and the mallet for now until I get something a little bit better. I don't think there's anything else here worth taking. There's a broken source collar and lots of empty cups. I'll take the wine, I guess. These cases don't have anything in them. So let's just loot this floor before we head on up. It seems that blast just targets magisters. That's the key to the stone room. We don't actually need that because it's already open. But if we head along, there's a bunch of loot from magisters. Hide. And conveniently, all the companions are a little damaged, but still basically okay. Everyone else just turned into giblets. Elves can eat limbs and experience memories of the person to whom the limb belonged, and we're not an elf, unfortunately. May do an elf playthrough at some point, though. Does sound like a decent way to get skills early game. Yeah, let's keep looting. Not much else left to loot, to be honest. I think we've been through it all, apart from just picking up poor Victor's stuff. Poison bottle. And then Namia's giblets. And then we can go upstairs. Okay, so what's the quest say? Troubled waters? The ship is badly damaged, possibly even sinking. We have to keep moving. We will. After we loot. Things like that gold cup, which is worth a fortune at this stage of the game. Locked door. I don't see a key for it anywhere, which would be nice, but I guess we're not going to get that lucky.
Damn, that doesn't bode well. Onwards and upwards!
Yeah, but what? 45 physical. Yeah, I don't think this is going to do, so we can just break it down. There's more loot in there. I've got to save the loot and any people. Should have played a rogue. Mug of beer, lockpicks, which I get just after going through that door. Staff, which I don't think I need at the moment. So journal. What does that say? You managed to make out much of the latest entry, but you're not going to tell me what it is. Okay. A toy wooden block. This feels like Fallout already. I don't think there's anywhere. Oh, resurrection scroll. I'll take that. I'll speak to these guys.
He eyes the collar The Magister's companion doesn't blink, frozen in place at the sight of you.
Like you don't.
He whispers.
Don't just.
Rix grabs his sword, which shakes in the rhythm of his
So I have
trembling
wits and successful. 200 XP. How much XP till the next level? Is that on my... Yeah, so 600 added 2,000. Fine. Don't think I get any ripped painting. Unlike the first game where you could just get paintings for lots and lots of gold. I can't take them from in here. That's such an annoying thing. I wanted that. Anything else? Yeah, there's a chest.
Not long before this thing snaps into splinters!
Well, I guess not. Let's see. And I guess we should do what the tutorial wants us to do, which is just move this on top of here. Yay, we solved the basic puzzle.
Damn it! Need to get off this wreck and quick!
Well, when you say quick, after we've got every possible piece of loot that we can, because we're not going to get a huge amount until we get to Fort Joy, I don't think. Maybe little bits and pieces. I don't have any way of moving that water barrel without getting burned, so let's just move you. And a bit of magical armor off, but we can just use shields back up. And yeah, we're not in combat, so that won't be a problem. Notes. What do you have to say? Deathlog barrels have been locked down in storage. Stay out, you and Rix both. If anyone starts fooling around down there, there'll be lights out. Captain Calwyn. We can speak to Fane.
The door. The skeleton is...
No. It catches fire.
The skeleton looks up.
Oh, it's you. Shouldn't you be...
The skeleton...
Yes. Now, if you're really quite finished, I believe you have lifeboats to flee to. Do you look at me and think, no, don't... Whereas you, I believe, have lifeboats to pointlessly squabble over. I believe you did. I had a mask. Still, she'll drown with the rest of these fools.
Okay, that seems quite sensible.
Indeed. I would say...
Just to get a little bit of attitude. Not that I particularly agree with him, but yeah. He's a wizard. We may use him later. And just loot these two. There's another Magister down here. Again, all still dead. We've already been through there, so let's go back. And we'll just loot inside here and the stern chamber.
Blazes! Something's pounding on the...
The marking on the door was painted. You press it, does the door grow?
Something's breaking through!
Yeah, death fog. We're not undead, so we can't walk into there without dying. That's fine though. Just another Magister to loot. And I think we're done on this floor. Nearly done. Put a barrel behind the door. Don't think there's any. Oh, maybe another barrel. Let's just close the door. And of course, all the loot's in there. Cup of tea, pumpkin, and an orange. And we're gonna fight. Okay, so poison combines with fire to make explosions, so it's probably worthwhile to do that at some point. Let's just see if we can set it off now. Use our fire breath. Or you can drop a elemental totem. And then we can summon and use the buff. And we're done. So now you can hit both of these with a fireball. And hit one of them with whatever that ability is. A ranged attack, just a projectile of some kind. You really should be burning. Burn more. And I guess, what choice do I have? You, I think. And then maybe I had some melee weapons, so I'll walk into the fire if I use that. That's not. Stop the totem again. And skip. Job done. 100 XP. Oh, gives us a fireball scroll. Oh, thanks very much. Don't need a fireball scroll. Lumpy giblets. Is any of this actually lootable down here? I guess. Well, I was hoping some of it is, but guess not. Oh, there's another bucket. We don't need another bucket. Okay, let's head this way. And then we can drop some of this stuff over here. There we go. We can walk through and grab some more loot. Have they got anything decent on them though? Yeah, just the one with some gold. I was kind of hoping Tactician would have something a little bit better than that, but okay. And let's head over this side and we shall see what they say.
You do.
That means there's still a chance.
Kid. Children and the dwarf yanks at one of the nearby ropes to nowhere.
Said there were other people.
You see those tentacles, kid?
Thank you, thank you. There's a ladder.
You're gonna be the death.
Okay, so we're gonna go down and see if we can rescue people. I.e., all of our companions. I don't suppose we have a choice. Okay, I'm getting some drop frames, so maybe we change this down a little bit.